triggered something. Feel my...
I triggered something, but what?
I triggered something, but what?
I triggered something, but what?
Feel my wrath.
Here we are, Farglow, the place where our peoples become true dragon slayers. And today, the honor is yours. You'll have to see for yourself. Don't be so apprehensive. You'll be fine. This is a momentous step in every slayer's life, but few have fared badly afterwards. Though I should very much like to enter the village again, I am forbidden to do so. Only once in their lives may dragon slayers enter it, as disciples. In any case, it would be imprudent to join you. This is a part of the journey each slayer must walk alone. Not completely, no. After the initiation, we will head back to Rivertown, where the ritual will come to its conclusion. But let's talk about that on the Zeppelin when we head back, shall we? They are quite simple. Seek out the men and women who reside here and benefit from their knowledge. That may sound a bit vague, but don't worry. Farglow will explain itself. Good luck, Slayer.
Weakling.
The disciple arrives. Let me bid you a fond welcome to Farglow. And I commend your patience. Most slayers loathe being referred to as a pupil. Such a belittling word, disciple is, wouldn't you say, for one who has since the age of 10 been groomed to become the elite of man's warriors. But don't you worry, you'll earn the title of Dragon Slayer soon enough. Couldn't have put it better myself. In fact, I have but one thing to add. Morgana is waiting by the waterfall. Find her, and the purpose of this day shall become crystal clear. Oh, several people, but she'll send you on your way after her part of the ritual. The others probably won't share more than a few words with you until they know you've visited Morgana. The Archmage, She's an intimidating woman, to be sure, but pleasant enough in her own way. Her laboratory is at the back of the village, next to the Divine Memorial Flame.
As the name says, it's a shrine that bears a flame in honor of the Divine.
The bowl in which the flame was lit is held aloft by stone dragons. This design symbolizes the burden they carry on their shoulders, the guilt that was heaped upon them when they killed the Divine. And you, Slayer.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection. Weakling! Shiny.
No! To combine that brew with last night's herbal distillation might cause an implosion. Try it anyway. You can be so irresponsible sometimes. That's easy for you to say. You can't die a second time. Good to see you, disciple. I am Morgana, the Archmage of Farglow. No, of course I wasn't. I was talking to of a long-dead mage. No need to give me that look, either. You'll soon see him for yourself. But let's turn to the reason you are here. The ritual that will make you a true dragon slayer. To be a slayer is to hate the dragon, but also to understand it. No other order in Rivellon takes the old military adage, know your enemy, quite so seriously as the Academy does. To attain this goal, I will infuse you with the memories of dragons. It will make you understand their language, motives, powers, and weaknesses. It will also color your eyes silver, the noted characteristic of the Slayer, which will enable you to see the spirits of the dead. The ritual has a side effect, but nothing can be done about that. The real drawback is this. The spell was not originally designed for the brain of a human, so to make place for it, you will lose your active knowledge of your years as a slayer. It's unpleasant, I realize that. but a slayer needs those dragon memories in order to operate. The only comfort is that your powers still persist on a subconscious level, so you'll regain your skills rather quickly. Becoming a dragon slayer is a harsh occurrence, but you'll become one of Rivellon's greatest heroes. The memories not only give you more insight and knowledge than a man could absorb in a century of unbroken study, they also protect you from mind attacks the dragons perform. Without that, you'd be a puppet doing their bidding. But now, you have equal mental strength, so dominance in combat can be achieved. Quite so. You could call it a perk that comes with the power of the memories. Everyone can see the living dead, of course, those poor souls that have fallen prey to necromancers. But to see the ghosts of those long dead is a precious ability, and will prove useful more frequently than you may think. No, they haven't. Your training has made you a force to be reckoned with, and has shaped a mind that rivals the wise teachers of old. Lesser people would be driven mad by the dragon memories. Only one as arduously trained as yourself can absorb them. Take comfort in the fact that slayers like Rode and Marius have faced the same ordeal and went on to become mighty warriors. Then prepare to become a dragon slayer. And that's that. You might experience some dizziness for a while, some disorientation, perhaps. The journey starts again, my friend. Your path is an empty page ready to be filled with tales of wonder, of adventure. But before you trot out of here in search of dragons and distinction, make sure you meet the veterans here. Alberic and Gawain know more about their trade than anyone you are likely to meet. And don't forget Isabel. The gift she will share with you, aside from the dragon memories, is the most prominent one you'll receive in Farglow. Divine blessing, Slayer. The last ingredient needed to achieve the effect of luminosity still eludes me.
Maybe we could add some fireflies.
That might solve the issue, but wouldn't exactly improve the taste.
What's the matter with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah yes, there's that famous wit of his. Slayer, meet Torrell.
So formal, yet relaxed. Most are chilled to the bone the first time they see a phantom. Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of unfinished business. The strength of their will not to move on until that business is settled is what binds them to the material world. In my case, it was my passion for alchemy. I will not find tranquility until I have fathomed all its innermost enigmas. Could take a while still. Why, the Hall of Echoes, of course. Don't tell me you've never heard of it.
It's a transitional place between our world and the next. Rumor has it your memories are eaten away so that you can enter the afterlife unburdened by the sorrows of this life.
Very precaution, if you ask me. I have mostly fond memories of my time in Rivellon. You know where to find me. Luxurious shall soon feel... He was 20 again.
Yes, which is not such an appeal.
prince who became the pauper, slayer turned novice. So it goes. Remember though, gold may be wealth, but silver is given time.
Is that the sound of a newly stocked coin purse? Oh, let's trade then, Slayer. Oh, music to my ears!
Haven't seen you around here before. Enjoy your time in Farglow.
Welcome, welcome. What can Tiresias do for you? Oh, no. But there are times I feel like a glorified one. I am the illusionist, and should you want to adjust your appearance, just come and see me. Back in the day when the Dragon Knights still abounded, they used to send assassins after slayers. To protect themselves and their families, the slayers would often radically change their looks. Some even changed gender for periods of time. But that occurred very rarely, and I don't like to ponder the implications for too long. Now that the Dragon Knights have been all but eradicated, the use of illusionists has waned, but I still provide service here for the few disciples who feel the need for a change. Toodaloo, remember.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
I see you have met Morgana. That means do me a favor and think of something, anything, but don't speak aloud. I'm flattered, but I'm afraid this is neither the time nor the place for frivolities and f***ing. Surprised? Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading that dragon slayers possess. Maybe you have also wondered how they come by such an amazing ability. The answer is easy. I bequeath it to them. Still given to dragons only until a scroll was discovered that bore the spell. A slayer hid among the ruins of a Dragon Knight Citadel tower, and we have used it ever since. Of course, it is one of the reasons you are here. Now stand still and look into my eyes. The secrets of all shall be revealed to you. Nice try, but you can get out of my head now. Not even Morgana can read my mind. Be aware, though, strong minds are difficult to read and come at a cost. So you will have to work on your skills if you want to perfect this art. Fare thee well, Slayer.
archery. I'll tell you all about it if you like. I'm Aravir, a ranger born and bred. Archery is my occupation and my passion, and it could be yours as well. The way of the ranger is the one of the hunter, the woodsman. March to this, and the enemy will never even see you coming. You'll walk the wilds quietly as the deer, but you will strike with the force of wolf fangs. Just make sure you are always the one doing the hunting, and not the rabbit that stumbles into the snare. Have a great initiation, Slayer.
What? The newborn? Look, another newborn tries the new gimmick on. I should place a no trespassing sign on my brain or something. I don't have all day. My experiments, they keep me very busy. But fine, go ahead. I'll indulge you. First of all, the Slayer wizards are no fairy tale cliches. No toad-tickling beards and silly hats. They are warriors, like all the others in the Order. However, their weapons are the physical expression of the powers of the mind. Those who command these forces vanquish all foes that they literally put their minds to. Of course, even the strongest intellect may be exhausted if used improperly, so it's up to the mage to see that this doesn't happen. Oh, many things. I'm currently trying to make the metaphysical physical, which is turning out to be quite a challenge. Then there's the perpetuum mobile, and the turning of base materials into gold. I think the combination of the two would make for especially interesting results. If you like, just try not to burn down our enclave, would you? Sonia is near the arena entrance. She'll tell you the rest.
Impossible!
Look at you. Not a scar on your rosy skin. You're a newborn if ever I saw one. Well spoken. Not everyone has that attitude so soon after the memory ritual. The best thing to do is to get back in the saddle as quickly as possible. Just say the word and I'll give you something to fight. It's a good way to get started, to relearn moves and skills quickly. As you know, some swear by the sword, others by the bow, and still others by magic. But you were well versed in all three paths, so once you are out on missions, you can combine your skills as much as you like. The most important thing is defeating the enemy. How you do that is entirely up to you. No, you can choose disciplines as much as you like. Alberic, Aravir, and Gawain don't mind. But you can only have one of the discipline spells on you when you leave the village: warrior, wizard, or ranger. Later you can train all three paths again if you like. Good. Get ready to blast some goblins.
Can't.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer. It's what the imps used to call the place when it was first built. Used to black and star-dotted skies only, but from then on they saw fires glow from afar. Somehow the settlers learned of the name their hamlet went by, and soon they adopted it themselves. Farglow used to be a small hunter community, until it was destroyed by the Black Ring during the Great War. When the war was over, a group of powerful wizards chose to build a secret retreat where once the town had stood because of its remote location. Now a handful of villagers live here again. We tend to the houses and do all kinds of little chores for them. In return, we can live a quiet life up here, safe and far away from the evils that roam the lands. Bye, Slayer.
prince who became the pauper, slayer turned novice. So it goes. Remember though, gold wealth, but silver is power. Given time.
Don't move this.
You look more than ready to head back to the Academy, Slayer. But remember, you may only have one of the veteran spells on you when you leave, so choose wisely before you depart.
Finally, you're here. I apologize, but I'll have to extend my congratulations later. We don't have time for mind games, Slayer. Moments ago, we received word. A dragon was spotted in Broken Valley. While this surely is exciting news, the timing is less than perfect. You were supposed to do a ritual that would channel the dragon memories, which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings. If we postpone it for too long, you will go dragon wild, and the ones that survive that terrible affliction spend the rest of their lives in deep dungeons, eating their own tongues and clawing out their eyes. Horrible though that prospect may be, the dragon takes precedence, so I hope we'll be able to improvise along the way. I see you've been working on skills. You're sure you want to face our foe as a wizard? The destiny of the Dragon Slayers shall come to its conclusion at last. Quickly now, all aboard! Right. Time to start the hunt. Marius, you will lead the preliminary search of the valley, but warn me before engaging the dragon. I will notify the local officials of our arrival. Once you have any information, come and find me and we'll head out. Understood?
Yes, Mom.
Good. This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now, hop to it. Not so fast, my eager newborn. Your mental state is still highly volatile, so I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry, I have an assignment for you as well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon. Some are bound to have seen it. I'll most probably be in the barracks. The local captains and whatnots always want to talk to Slayers. Makes them think they're grander than the peasant sitters they are.
Good day, Dragon Slayer. Welcome to Broken Valley.
Welcome, Slayer.
Man, my feet are killing me.
Broken Valley is a very quiet little place most of the time, but I won't complain. I don't envy the guards in other places in Rivellon who have to fight marauders each day. And as a soldier, you have all you need here. Barracks, a smith, and most importantly, a tavern.
So good to see you, Slayer. Welcome to Broken Valley. Welcome to Broken Valley. Welcome to Broken Valley. We sent a messenger to the Slayer Academy a week ago, so not very long, but we were impatient. Dragons are no laughing matter if you ask me, so we're glad to have you here.
Hello, friend. I'm Wellesley. Dragons, you say? Yeah, interesting creatures, I'm sure. Never seen one, though. Not by me. I stand guard here all day. Can't very well leave my post to do some dragon spotting now, can I? Nope. As I said, I stand guard. I bet my great-great-great-grandfather was a guard as well. My father was a guard, and his father before him. Come to think of it, so was his mother. There's goblins. That's right, goblins. Pretty risky, no, goblins? I'd be sure to assess the goblins if I were you, Slayer. Please, come see me.
Welcome, Slayer. I'm keen. Not much, I'm afraid. I haven't in weeks. There are guards who have seen something, though. I hope that helps. About myself? I'm a guard and have been since the day I was old enough to join. Father Roman did tell me I was smart enough to study, but I didn't want to leave home. You'll find that joining the guard is popular around here, mostly because the wages are good and there's little actual danger. We're not great warriors like you Slayers by a long shot, but I wouldn't want to trade our life expectancies. Safe travels.
Swing those swords, maggots! Faster! Swing them harder!
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer. I'm doing my rounds, see?
Good day, Slayer. Not all that bad, though I'm starting to miss me usual seat in bar there. 'Tis that, but me arthritis don't agree. Problem is, me young friend, some of them seekers are in Black Boar. Making an awful ruckus and behaving right badly, that lot is. Me and Ollie ain't not going back till them rowdy no-gooders is gone, I can tell you that.
Hello there, Slayer. Right good to see you. I've got me something to tell you, Slayer. I've seen a dragon.
Pete's sake.
Never mind him, I know what I saw. Last night I was looking out my window and I saw this beast in the sky. Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet. Way back in the valley. Now go get the bleeding bugger, Slayer, that's what you're here for, right? I'm telling you, Stan, I saw it with my own two... Twice.
Pish.
Never have I met such disgusting, such perverts. Funny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations.
It's good to see a new face in the barracks. What do I really got in here, but... yeah, sometimes it seems there are more military men here than inhabitants. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look, is a really hostile area. You have your bandits and goblins, but also a crazy wizard. Not to mention the haunted Citadel Tower. Without a strong guard presence, our little town would be a smouldering ruin in the span of a few days. Spares? Oh, I'm afraid not, no. But Dirk sells them at reasonable prices, so if you need anything, go see him. Well, good luck out there.
warm welcome to you, Slayer. I am Rodney, captain of the guard. Join the guards, they said. See the world, they said. While I see nothing but these barracks walls and the administrative papers they keep throwing my way. Some farmers complain about dead stock, and a few of them claim to have seen a dragon during the night. True enough. We are glad the Slayers are here to assist. The village itself has been quiet lately, but there are always the much-feared outlaws. Check the wanted bulletins to see which criminals we want brought to justice. But beware, this scum is still at large. Even veterans shy away from hunting them. What is there to say? It was the first edifice to be built here at a time we humans were a rare sight in this part of Rivellon. That was long ago when a dragon knight still ruled here and was a valley of shrines. The fact that a military building was the town's first construction is telling for the hardships its settlers had to endure. But they persevered, and soon a wall was built. Then a smithy, a mill followed, and so on. The top floor of this barracks was built only after the Great War, which is why there are no stairs leading only a rather inconvenient ladder. All the best, Slayer.
Shiny.
Good to see you've arrived safely, Commander Road.
Lieutenant, how are things here?
As well as did after the dragons.
I've ordered the action of defences. Soon peace and quiet will return. This incessant small talk makes me want to report so we can commence the hunt. Then hurry up before we have a...
Welcome, Dragonslayer. Your duties do not keep you too busy. Might you consider helping me out? This is the situation. A sizable group of outlaws has been targeting merchant caravans these past few months. So far, we've not been able to locate their hideout. Even so, we did manage to capture one of the louts some days ago. Neither threats nor torture can convince him to share what he knows, so we need to deal with him otherwise. I want you to help. If I catch those bandits, I'm sure to make captain. It's a bit of a gamble, but I'm convinced it'll work. All you have to do is go to the burnt-out chapel down a hidden switch that will open a tunnel that leads right into his cell. He's put in that cell for a reason. It gives access to an old and complex escape route dug by the town's soldiers. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his trust. After the escape, hear him out, convince him you want to join the Highwaymen. The rest is self-explanatory. Fantastic. Good luck, Slayer. Dragon defenses.
The local blacksmith.
Undoubtedly, he was very
Hardly. Doesn't he realise it's for the town's own?
Another one to add to the collection.
What? Oh! Joining the guards was the worst idea I ever had. And now look at what happened. Oh no, nothing. I was just to myself. But I told you nothing's wrong. No, don't. Why bother when everything's fine?
Wrong door. I was supposed to go down the trap door.
The door won't open.
This is a restricted area, Slayer. Well, okay. Go ahead. But don't...
The door won't open.
No, I'm not telling you anything.
Ooh. That's a lot of XP just to read his mind.
Luckily, these new orders must be blind as bats not to spot the entrance at the left of the mines. But Jagon will skin me alive with a dull blade if I tell them the password is beetroot. Just leave me alone.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously the...
I hope you'll catch that dragon soon. It'd be the end of the valley should it attack us.
I'm supposed to be...
Hey, fine day, isn't it? I was, yes. But now you slayers of a... That changes everything. Indeed. Near the big temple down the valley. I'm sure those great red eyes saw me alone. After being that lucky, I'm in town before you slayers have dealt with the beast. Not really. I sing songs to myself and have chats with other guards. From time to time, I can dirty limericks and share them with the drill sergeant. Eat for a good laugh. There once was a girl named Sally who ran business from an alley.
Always snappy, her clients were happy until she presented the tally. Bye, Slayer.
Oh my, Bottleby citizen. I guess you could say that. You'd be too if you'd seen what I saw. A dragon. Down the valley. House it was. Nearly scared me to death. I need to breathe for a bit. Excuse me.
Welcome to our town, Slayer. I'm Linda, the miller's daughter. I do, yes. Though he does the actual milling. I usually fetch the grain from Jackson's farm, with an escort of guards, of course. That can get a bit tedious, but Peavy and Quincy don't seem to mind. Not really. I mean, it's such a quiet little place. It was different a long time ago when the people used to call these lands the Valley of Shrines, and warlords were as numerous as the rabbits. The most exciting thing to happen now is a wild creature coming too close to the walls, or having visitors such as yourself. It's not that I mind this uneventful life, but I do hope to see the cities one day, and maybe even meet an interesting man. I just hope they're not like Champion Ricky or something. I said hello and he pinched my... Well, a lady shouldn't tell. Enjoy your stay.
Shiny. Shiny.
Yes, anything. I shouldn't hide the key in that kettle anymore. Nearly choked on it last time Linda made soup. Can't say I have. I rarely leave my mill, you see. That's how things work in Broken Valley, Slayer. We are completely self-sufficient with a mill, smithy, farm, and barracks. The tavern is the only real place of commerce, and is popular with traveling merchants and the odd traveler. Then I'll get back to work.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Shiny.
What are you doing in this cellar? You went behind Buard's back, didn't you? The man upstairs. He's not a miller. He's an alchemist. But he's not as good as I. Abanayaba, oldest alchemist in Rivellon. I stay here, rooted underground, protected by Buard, who came here some 70 years ago. He pretends to be a baker, but in secret he and I explore the powers of plants and the elements. With pleasure.
Another one to add to the collection.
Ah, the biped is back. Oh, something about a contract on his head? You'll have to ask him about that. I actually stand far from here in what was called the Dark Forest, which may not even be there anymore since the Great War. Buard's such a weird man sometimes. Who chooses the word Illuminatus as a storage password? Humans. Stupid bipeds. Before traveling here, Buard took one of my branches and magically cultivated it to grow a new tree. So here I stand, as I also perhaps still do in that forgotten forest, twice alive or once dead. There is something a little different about this second me, though. I remember being a lot grumpier. Probably because it was raining all the time in that wicked wood. Farewell.
I see you're fond of my mill. Shh! Who told you? It was the tree, wasn't it? Curse that heap of talkative timber. I like my name, thank you very much. And I did not go under the guise of Upton just to have a laugh. I am the unfortunate victim of a hunt by assassins. Oh, tell me about it. I've been in hiding for decades. Many years ago, I was a famed alchemist in the town of Verdistis. Until one day I was approached by a member of the Assassin's Guild. They ordered me to cure a sick member of their guild, and I tried to. But I mixed the wrong herb in his tea, and he died. They swore revenge. I fled here, but I think they finally tracked me down. You will? That's very kind of you, Slayer. But I don't know what you can do. I have the feeling I'm being watched lately. So at night I close down the mill and hope for the best. Even now, I still want to remain known as Upton to the good folks of this village. But if you, a Slayer, would be courageous enough to defeat these hired killers, the reward would be great. Hope you'll be able to. I'll try to.
Oh, hello again, Slayer. You know, my father confided in you. Oh, I'm so glad he did. A Slayer can help us, I'm sure. But I don't know what to tell you. Maybe the assassins have been around, but we hardly venture outside anymore. Perhaps someone or something if they went outside at night. I know Roman the priest likes moonlight walks, and Folo's wife Rose has trouble sleeping sometimes. Captain Rodney usually stays up late as well. I'm so sorry I can't be of more help. Please, Slayer, look into the matter, would you? My father is very dear to me.
Slayer, have you heard? Upton told me he caught Lewis in the woods this morning with no pants on. Isn't it just frightful?
Welcome, traveller. I am Lamotte, travelling merchant. Boy, business is slower than an octogenarian slug. Only quality merchandise, I assure you.
Hey there, Slayer! Can I interest you in some fine American wine?
Give me then ye old word of passing.
Gold, more gold. Gold is all that man thinks of.
Yes, 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 on with it. More gold you shall have.
Shiny.
What can I do for you? Can't say I have, no. You could call... Roman, he's a priest, would tell you it's the most important position in town. I'd call it the most useless. Broken Valley hardly gets any visitors, and those that do come spend a lot more time in the Black Boar. Yeah, bye.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
I committed a sin, Father. I stole a fellow miner's pick and shovel.
Confession is the first step towards redemption, child. Make amends and you shall be forgiven. Welcome, Slayer. I am Romon, priest of the New Order, and I'm looking for an experienced warrior. Not a week goes by without that little pest Jeff confessing some petty theft or prank. So it seems. Let me tell you something about this valley. Once it was the home of a mighty dragon lord, long before the divine had fallen. This dragon knight was slain, though I do not know by whom or what for. His spirit, however, survives to this day and dwells in his now ravaged tower. I am very interested in the unique magical items that may still rest in this tower. I dare not enter it myself, however, and would like you to scout this ominous structure. I hope you will find something of interest. If you do, please let me know. I wish you the best of luck. I have, yes. I went to visit the ruined chapel down the valley last week. When I returned at nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings. I looked up and saw the dragon. A frightful experience, I assure you. Dear me, no. Should I have? I'm sure I would have noticed if there was anything suspicious going on. Dear me. Well, not that much, really. I do know he was the only child of Anastas, a queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol. But of his childhood or education, I know nothing. More famous, of course, are his martial exploits. He fought, in dragon form, a duel with Brom, another dragon knight. It took place high above this vale. He won by biting off his opponent's head. His mightiest accomplishments, though, were made during the Battle of the 10,000. He killed 600 Black Ring troops and 3 of their generals. It was called the Battle of the 10,000, by the way, because that's how many were killed between dawn and dusk that day. That's all I can tell you. Maybe Naberius knows more. He's very interested in Lovis and the history of this place. You can find him a bit further north down the valley where he lives in his cave home. May you always enjoy the protection of the angels.
Here lies Bessie, the first pig interred with full burial rites, just as Folo wished it. Here lies Bessie, the first pig. Here lies Father Paul, finally where everybody wanted him. Here lies Vlad. Please do not disturb. Here lies Sleepy Joe, doing what he does best. Here lay Terence, until a necromancer got to him. Here lies the unknown soldier. We all knew him as Bobby. For sale, beautiful one-person plot with commanding view of the village. For more information, see Willie of the Broken Valley Real Estate Corporation. Here lies Booth. Murdered, but by whom? Here lies Lucky Tom. Ever since he just ran out of luck. Here lies little Gracie. Her grave serves as a reminder to us all, trolls are not big cuddly teddy bears. Here lies Stan, inscription pending. Here lies Saucy Sally, and the women they cheered, and the men they wept. Here lies little Gracie, her grave. Here lies Lucky Tom, ever since he just...
Another one to add to the collection.
Welcome to me home, Slayer. I wonder if Folo loves them blasted pigs more than me. Certainly sees more of them. I don't know. Let me think. I did see some weird characters round the old mill, now that you mention it. Skulking about they were, keeping in the shade like. Don't know what that was all about. Thanks, we have indeed. A fine spot to live is this. Can't say that of all the places in old Rivlon, with them demon kind and necro dancers and their horrors. But over here, no. You'll see nothing bad'll happen to this valley, not in a million years. Aye, we have that. If it weren't for me, you'd find nothing but bleeding cauliflowers. Me husband Folo loves his damn pigs so much he'd never eat 'em. But I make sure the guests over at the Black Boar get their chops in time. Silly man. Imagine a pig farmer not wanting to butcher the things. Aye. Bye.
What are you coming around here for? Have you not helped me?
I enjoy gloating, Folo. You should try it sometime.
Miserable man. I bet you never felt affection for a thing in your life.
That's right, Folo. I never even stay for breakfast.
Intolerable. Just leave me be.
Hey there, Dragon Slayer. I'm Richard of Alaroth. Care to make some extra money? These peasants are so gullible. The hearts they fetch me are worth 3 times as much back home. I specialize in tracking down terminates. Obviously, there are plenty of the little bastards to go around, so I'll pay you for every goblin. That's the spirit. Bring.
Slayer, please listen. I'm in desperate need of help. Bessie, my poor pig. She was too young to die. My Bessie. The new order impounded 3 of them. But they're not pets and were never intended to be eaten. Oh, bless you, Slayer. The pigs are over at Jackson's farm. Whisper Rosebud in Mark Kevin's ear, and they'll move to a safe location.
Good Lord, not another.
I think I lost my cellar key last time I saw Dana in Tim's barn, but oh, it was worth it.
Lot of fairy tale believing infants playing soldier, nothing more. Yeah, when follows pigs fly. I guess so. Another disturbance. What is it with you? I have to get...
Have you read History of the Dragon Knights? A fascinating read. Don't miss out on it. I leave for Alaroth in the morning. Buy supplies before it's too late.
Shiny. Shiny. Shiny.
In the flesh? I'm supposed to be training soldiers, not you lily-livered lack-brains.
Have you heard what they say about the Slayer? They say they're as tall as trolls and just as strong. No way! I have to tell everybody.
Don't come tapping on my shoulder now. You do that.
You're lucky the goblins can't see you worms right now. They laugh their ugly green asses off.
Why do they make us march about the village all day? As if imps would pop out of nowhere.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer. I'm doing my rounds, see?
I greet you, Slayer. Indeed I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis. We saw it high up in the vicinity of the locked temple. The New Order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the Great War in honor of the fallen divine. Members are called Seekers because we spend our lives in personal search, searching and attempting to embody the ideal that is the divine. But that does not mean that we are merely some sort of ecclesiastical order. We are warriors, above all, who serve and protect Rivellon. There is a famine in Rivertown because of 2 consecutive failed harvests. That is why a delegation of Seekers under the command of Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty much have what we need now, and I'm confident we'll be returning home quite soon. By all means.
Hello again, Slayer. What can I do? Safe travels.
Yeah.
Slayer, please. Up here! I'm trapped up here, haunted by goblins. They took my grappling hook. Please get it back. Marvelous! Let them have it.
I can't. Can't.
Yeah.
Great work! But the grappling hook is right over there. Good. Finally, I'll be able to get off this tower. Grappling hook. Please. Got it. I'll be down in a minute. Thank you, Slayer. Those goblins would have gotten to me eventually. Normally I can handle them, but this time it were different. We always scout the woods in teams of 2. But we were ambushed by an unusually fierce and organized pack. Didn't make it. He panicked and ran off, leaving me to face them bloodthirsty creeps by myself. I managed to get up the tower, but I lost the grappling hook in the process. That was several hours ago. The coward obviously didn't even warn the other guards. You can say that again. I'll give you the pleasure of confronting him. His name's Peavy. You can find him in the barracks watch platform. I'll inform Captain Rodney. We'll have the little pest in shackles time.
How are you getting along with the locals?
Well, obviously they don't like us confiscating their stocks.
The famine in Rivertown is more important.
That's it! Slash, stab, thrust.
Poor Quincy, how could I? Slayer, you know? Oh no, I'm... I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. There were just too many of them. I panicked. I know I'll never forgive myself. Ever. You were right. Perhaps I can still make amends. I will try, Slayer.
PV, you are hereby under arrest.
I guess there's no other way. Let me just say, I'm sorry, Quincy.
I'd accept your apology if you hadn't hoped I'd die out there so your cowardice would remain a secret.
Take a good hard look at the daylight, PV. You won't be seeing it again for quite some time. Off you go.
Satisfactory outcome. You have my warmest thanks, Slayer. Don't be hasty, I was coming to that. Here's a handful of well-deserved gold. Be careful. That's it! Slash, stab, thrust, see your target.
Victory is mine. I can't.
What do you want?
Next time, I'll make sure I'm the one strutting about town, and Richard can get the ants out of his armor in the woods.
I'm a bird watcher, okay? And since you ain't no bird, you're of no interest to me. Yeah, but I've spotted plenty of nagging ninnies. Save your petty insults and beat it. Bird watching? What an excuse!
I can't.
lost. Not yet.
I can't. I can't.
Totems, be praised. We have our sacrifice. Prepare to burn and feast, goblins of the valley.
Can't.
Yeah. Another one to add to the collection.